Hi guys, welcome to Creative Chess channel, and today we're going to study classics. We'll start with a game between Fischer and Unziker, played in 1970. Let's have a look at this position. It was a white move. Who is better, first of all, and why? Guys, actually position is more or less equal. Black has a bishop pair, that is good, but at the same time they have this double pawn here, and that's not so nice. And if we have a look at the pawn structure, because pawn structure is really very important, white has majority in the center, so they can play f4, for example, sometimes something like e5, sometimes playing f5, just trying to eliminate this bishop. A lot of different variations, but still you see here the bishop pair can't be that useful, because actually white square bishop doesn't have any good squares, and the same we can say about dark square bishop. That's why it was white to move, and Fischer played f4, attacking the bishop. So the bishop has to move somewhere. First of all, guys, what would you prefer, to play on d6 or to take the knight? It's a very important question, to leave this knight on board or not. Unziker decided to play bishop d6 because he wanted to have this bishop pair, but probably it would have been better just to capture the knight, playing like this. Yes, you're losing this bishop pair, but at the same time you can put your bishop here on a nice diagonal. Yes, white is slightly better because of these pawns, but anyway, black's position is more or less equal, and they don't have a lot of problems. But instead they decided to go to d6, and Fischer played interesting move, f5. So why f5? Because now this bishop doesn't have any good squares, and white would play something like this, and they would try first of all to eliminate the bishops and then to play e5 sooner or later. Queen e7 is not a very nice move, because in this position black should think about what to do with this bishop. Probably it would be great to play something like c5, but right now it's impossible, because after c5, let's say knight goes to b3, we are taking the pawn, and there is this check, and after that we can give, for example, if we protect carelessly the pawn on c5, then you see goes tactics, and after king h8 we just take the rook. So that's why it's impossible to play c5 right now instead of queen to e7. But they should have prepared for c5, b6, something like that, to open the diagonal for the bishop. And let us say, instead of this move, play king h8. So we are avoiding all these checks. Yes, which I have just shown to you. And for example, here white can play like this, and black is doing their job, so they're developing their bishop on a good diagonal. Now they're attacking this pawn, and black's position is normal. Yeah, anyway, sooner or later white will play e5, but still at least bishop pair is working now. But instead of all these plans connected with this development, black played queen e7, and here you see black wants to eliminate this bishop. They wanted to exchange, and again the main idea here is to press e5. So black exchanged, played bishop d7, rook goes to e1, a little pin, but it's not any problem. And here you see a very good move, g4. So why to play g4? Why to open the king? You know that in a lot of positions it's really bad to open the king, but it's bad when if somebody is attacking you. But here you see white has domination over black pieces. Black pieces are not very active. That's why g4 is possible, and not only possible but necessary here. It's a good move because we are planning again our favorite e5 move, and we need this pawn to be protected. And moreover, the king, the bishop, so the queen can swing to g3, for example, square. So black attacked the rook, so we protect. And you see black wants to double the rooks. And here already finally our move e5. Black takes, we play rook e4, and here you see after several exchanges stage 1 of Fischer's game has been over. So knight is standing on e5. We have again 3 pawns on the king side against 2 pawns. Yes, this bishop may seem to us that it's very strong bishop because queen d5 goes, something like that. But in, I'll just show you, it was played h6, h4, and there was played bishop d7 in the game, yes, but I want to show you what would have happened if black just played queen to d5. Actually, it seems that this is a very terrible attack, but no, of course not, because here, for example, g5 would have been possible, and these checks just give nothing, because yes, we have only one check and that's all. No other checks, and the rook is attacking the queen, and so what's the deal? So you see here white is much better. So actually this is seems a very terrible situation for white, but only one check and that's all. If black go check here, no problem, we'll play rook e2. So in the game, instead of queen d5, there was played bishop to d7. Black is playing a bit passively, but they want to prevent them from playing g5, because in this case we'll just take. So that's why queen goes to f4 to protect the pawn. And you see the knight goes on g6. Black exchanges, and after bishop d7, guys, there is a very interesting move, and this move is queen e7. So white decided to exchange the queens, and actually if black doesn't want to be checkmated, they should do this. For example, if we protect the bishop, we could just play something like that, and you can't avoid checkmate. That's why black has to exchange. The problem here is that in this position black is playing without a king, and then you know, as you know, in endgame a king is like the queen. So, and that's why the king is standing here, and white has no chances to survive. So g5, now black is trying to activate the king. Okay, we took, and knight goes to d5. We are threatening the fork, we are taking the pawn, so black is losing one of its pawns, but at the same time attacking g4, and it seems that there is no possibilities to protect g4, but no, we can play knight e8. And now if black takes, we can just make this thing. That's why just of course after knight e8, black played king h6, white protected the pawn, yeah, some more moves followed in the game, but actually in this situation already it's clear that white is winning. Actually black resigned here in this situation. The computer shows +8 in white's favor. So you see that especially playing against Fischer, such positions, it's useless. Sooner or later, this easy winning endgame would finish in Fischer's success. So guys, let's have a look again at the initial position. So after playing f4, black should have taken the knight and try to play. You see that here black doesn't have enough space, and that's why probably in this position it should have exchanged something. And have a look that when your opponent has double pawns, it means that somewhere you have a majority, and you have to look on this side of either on queen side or king side. You may create some majority attack, like here Fischer created this majority attack. Okay, 4, 5, yes, h4. So against his very strong opponent, and he managed to win. So guys, thanks for watching me. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you in my next videos, and bye bye.